Zendaya has had embarrassing moments? You bet. If you were to try and list some of the most popular as well as best overall actresses in the world today, Zendaya would no doubt be on the list, if not near the top. Because while she may have started out as a Disney kid, she eventually became one of the best young actors out there via her roles in Euphoria and beyond. She's the youngest ever to win Best Actress at the Emmys, in fact. But as even she will admit, she's had her fair share of embarrassing moments over the years. Let's show you some. Number 13. The MODELISTE photo shoot. When you're a star, especially one that has a beautiful look to them, photo shoots are something you'll do a lot. Whether it be for a magazine, a commercial ad, or something else, you'll be dolled up and made to look stunning for the pictures. It's very common, and so you would expect Zendaya in them, right? Right. But earlier in Zendaya's career, she went and did a photo shoot for MODELISTE, and she had some curious pictures done. First off, the shoot was photoshopped heavily as it would turn out. But when the very original photos were shown, well, let's just say it showed a lot of Zendaya's skin. Nothing explicit, thankfully, but it did go and raise many questions about the former Disney star, including why she felt the need to buck the trend of being a good role model to younger kids, just so she could show off skin to the world and to admirers. Zendaya has admitted to many that she wanted to indeed buck that trend, and not be tied down to it, as many others have done as well. And trust us when we say she's done even more things like this during her time. Number 12. The Good Morning America photo. Zendaya's photo was taken in a unique pose, which gave her a whole new look. This is an example of perfect timing by the cameras waiting for her to make a wrong move. And you can't deny that the photo itself makes her look and feel very cartoony. Not that this is necessarily a bad thing, just something that she probably wasn't expecting to come out of an interview that was supposed to be about more than just a funny photo. The photo spread across the internet, and you can bet that Zendaya eye-rolled a lot after she kept seeing it come up. Number 11. The stage fall. There isn't a performer who hasn't fallen on stage at least once during their career, and so did Zendaya. The singer was at a concert in Hot Springs, Arkansas, when she slipped on the stage and fell on her back, scaring the fans, which were not expecting a fall in the middle of the concert. They were quickly relieved to find out she was alright, due to the fact that she continued singing and played it off as if nothing happened, as she was trying to get back up. As cliché as it sounds, this is something that pretty much every singer goes through. So while embarrassing, it was good that she didn't make too much of a deal out of it, nor that she was hurt by it. Number 10. Grumpy Zendaya. This is another picture that she definitely regrets being out there in the world. Not that it was her fault this time, but rather, a paparazzi getting another human shot of the starlet. In this one, Zendaya has no makeup on and has a rather grumpy expression on her face. We'll add this to the reasons to hate the paparazzi. Number 9. Her younger self. If you were to look at your younger self via a photo, and then take a look at your older self and your appearance, would you feel embarrassed about how you looked back then? Many do, especially since our baby faces and looks fail to capture how we're supposed to look. A younger picture of Zendaya appeared on the internet one time, from when she was really young, and did a Disney commercial. Zendaya obviously looks nothing like her current self, and she probably doesn't want that out there in the world. Number 8. Her expressions. Have you noticed that a lot of these moments have to deal with pictures? There's a good reason for that. People get a kick out of the various expressions that Zendaya does on a dime, or when she thinks no one is paying attention. But that's the rub. Because it's Zendaya, everyone is watching. That's not an insult, just a fact. And as such, there are plenty of moments and pics of her making funny or wacky expressions, and them spreading around the internet. Such is the life of a celeb. Number 7. The Malibu party. Sometimes you just need to get away from it all, you know? And for Zendaya, she decided to go with a friend to Malibu to relax, and then shoot some things for a music video she was doing. It was all good fun, and she even went down to the beach to swim. What a fun time. Or at least, it would have been, if the water wasn't freezing cold. Because Zendaya all but rushed out of there, and some not-so-flattering pictures were taken as a result. Number 6. Pizza. Zendaya was once spotted chilling at a pizza place, without any makeup and in a comfortable denim jacket, which left the celebrity exposed to the cameras which were following her even on her day off. A day that was sure ruined since she totally didn't want to experience this kind of disturbance during her personal time. But she took the opportunity and posed for the camera, in order to avoid looking unaware, surely not being in the mood for such an encounter. Either way, the celebrity spotted the cameras, and continued eating her pizza slice, knowing that this photo would be forever on the internet. She was right about that. Number 5. The basketball photo. Going back to her childhood looks, a swath of photos were somehow put out there for the world to see, and one of them was about her in a basketball outfit, complete with oversized jerseys, head and armbands, and a basketball tucked under her arm. No doubt Zendaya didn't want this out there because she's a very mature person. And yet, this one showed that she was very much a kid once. Number 4. Her expressions, again. We might see her as a friendly person, but this photo totally tells us the opposite. In an interview with Hollywood Life on the movie Zapped, the young star was talking about her first on-screen kiss. A passionate and frightening moment of her career, to be sure. During the interview, the camera caught her at a moment in which she looked dead straight at the lens of the camera. That photo was so perfect in how it made Zendaya look crazy without Photoshop that it actually became the thumbnail to the video, and got a lot of views, because people wanted to see what made her look that way. Number 3. Let's get weird. Zendaya may have ended up on her own show on Disney, but she did a lot of things for them before getting out from their umbrella, as it were. And in the show Let's Get Weird, things got really weird. The Disney starlet and her best friend were challenged to brush their teeth. Nothing wrong so far, but it all went downhill when the toothbrushes were missing. Soon did the sumo wrestler appear from the depths of the backstage to hand them the toothbrushes, which were stuck deep into his armpits. Yup, she probably doesn't want to remember that. Number 2. Wardrobe malfunction. Even famous Disney stars such as Zendaya have wardrobe malfunctions, and most of them are truly embarrassing, such as her apparition at Teen Choice Awards, which unexpectedly turned into a stressful situation for the singer, who happened to pose for the photo right when the upper side of her outfit slid off her shoulder. Luckily, she caught it in time and took the photo, later on fixing her problem. But it was a lesson for sure that she needed to get clothes that fit. Number 1. The Tom Holland rumors. While they may be a couple now, Tom Holland and Zendaya weren't until 2021. But rumors about them being a couple went on for years. And then, when it was confirmed, it was because of a paparazzi member trying to get a good shot in of them. And it was them kissing in a car. These two have done their best to keep their relationships private, but these paparazzi are everywhere, and these photos get taken. A truly embarrassing thing. So, what do you think? What do you think of this look at Zendaya and what she has done, or what has been done to her over the years, that have led to these embarrassing moments? Which of these moments do you feel were her most embarrassing moments? Do you think that she's due for another such moment in the future? Or will she do her best to ensure that such moments aren't public again? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you next time on the channel.